for our singing? So we're fit, we're strong, we're healthy. Yes, I am. Just the arms if you want, legs, or really energetic legs. So we're fit, strong, healthy. Yes, I am. I try not to laugh too much this time. Last week I couldn't quite make it. Okay. I am fit and strong and healthy. Yes, I am. I am fit and strong and healthy. Yes, I am. I am fit and strong and healthy. I am healthy, strong and fit. I am fit and strong and healthy. Yes, I am. I am fit and strong and healthy. Yes, I am. I am fit and strong and healthy. Yes, I am. I am fit and strong and healthy. I am healthy, strong and fit. I am fit and strong and healthy. Yes, I am. Faster. I am fit and strong and healthy. Yes, I am. I am fit and strong and healthy. Yes, I am. I am fit and strong and healthy. I am healthy, strong and fit. I am fit and strong and healthy. Yes, I am. Faster now. I am fit and strong and healthy. Yes, I am. I am fit and strong and healthy. Yes, I am. I am fit and strong and healthy. I am healthy, strong and fit. I am fit and strong and healthy. Yes, I am. I am fit, strong and healthy. Yes, I am. I am fit, strong and healthy. Yes, I am. I am fit, strong and healthy. I am healthy, strong and fit. I am fit, strong and healthy. Yes, I am. I am fit, strong and healthy. Yes, I am. I am fit, strong and healthy. Yes, I am. I am fit, strong and healthy. I am healthy, strong and fit. I am fit, strong and healthy. Yes, I am. Hooray! Right, that's enough. Time for relaxation. Okay. Underneath the eyes, tapping. Really good for sinuses. It's also the stomach meridian in terms of Chinese medicine. Nice firm tap. And then just underneath the collarbones, tapping. Maybe making sounds. Ah. And then moving over the chest. Ah. Excellent. The sides of the ribs and underneath the breast. And then the center of the chest, the thymus, very good for your immune system. Get those new white blood cells flooding through our body. Good, and release. One hand to the opposite leg, or if you prefer, you can keep the foot on the floor if you need to. Otherwise, knee lifted up to hip height or somewhere in between. And then harder if you want, arms are out. So this is helping our left and right hemispheres of the brain chat to each other. Good, and releasing. Both hands together at the chest, brush the hands. One arm reaches up, one arm down, gaze up or gaze down, whichever you prefer. Inhale as you switch, brush the hands. And exhale as you reach. Inhale, switch. And exhale, reach. Inhale, switch. And exhale, reach. And last one. And releasing. Arms out to the side, cross the arms over and out. Over and out. Anybody been doing the mindful movement things that I've been sending out on WhatsApp? No? I've been doing this quite a bit. If you want to practice. And release. Arms to the side. There's a 4.57 minute version. It's quite short. The shortest one. And then circling back through the arms. And last one. And circling through the arms. And release. Arms out, back to the hands toward one another. Cross over at the wrist, interlace your hands, lower the arms down, bring the hands up to the chest. And either cross the foot over, or if you want to, foot above the knee. And then bend the supporting leg slightly. Breathing in And breathing out. And breathing in. And breathing out. Release the leg. Release the arms. Other arm on top. Lower the arms down. Bring the hands up to the chest. So cross over the legs. Or foot above the knee. And then bend the supporting leg. Or you could kind of cross over, which is more, I can't remember what it's called. I was going to say that's more whatever it's called in yoga, eagle pose. Breathing in and breathing out. And breathing in and breathing out. Excuse me. And releasing. Thumbs, 4 fingers together. Rest the thumbs in between the eyebrows. Breathing in and out and in and out. Once more in, and then on the exhale, bring the fingertips to the center of the head. Press down firmly until you get to the temples, and then circling at the temples. Then from the center, press down firmly. Then coming out to the temples and circling. And once more. So you can stay on your forehead if you want, or come across the hair, pressing out, pressing down in the center, and then drawing the fingertips out slightly. And then maybe down the back of the head. And down to the neck, then around the neck, and rest one hand on top of the other at the heart. Breathing into the heart. This is the heart center rather than the physical heart. And out. Breathing in. And out. And in. And out. And imagine you're zipping up from just beneath your legs up to above your lip. Zip. And then one hand in the belly button, one hand to the forehead. Press up. Breathing in. And out. This is sealing in all the work we've done. Breathing in and out and in and away and releasing. Good. Both hands, palms facing up. Bring the hands up to the shoulders. Press the hands away from you as you extend the arms out. Arms floating down. Inhale, bring the hands up to the shoulders. Exhale, reach the arms out. Continue the exhale as you float the arms back downwards. So we're trying to allow that exhale to be nice and long. Inhaling. Exhale, reach. And lower. Inhale. Exhale, reach. And lower. And once more, inhale. Exhale, reach. And lower. Then one hand to the same shoulder, and then crossing over the body, twisting and releasing down. Inhale, reach, hand to the shoulder. Exhale as you press out, and then lower down. Inhaling, exhaling, and lower. Inhale, exhale. So inhale as you lift. Exhale as you reach and lower. Last one. Go both hands to the shoulders again, and this time palms facing away, pressing out and floating the arms back down. Inhale, exhale, reach and lower. Inhale. Exhale, reach and lower. Two more times. Inhale to shoulders. Exhale, reach away. Continue the exhale as you float the arms back down. Last time. And releasing. Allow your fingertips to be relaxed, but palms facing up. And your hands, you don't squeeze the fingers together, they're a little loose. One hand bringing up toward the chest, and then reaching the arm out, lower the arm down. And then the other arm to the chest, reaching out and releasing. So you can do one arm at a time if you need to, or you can begin to do both together. So the hand comes up to the chest and then reaches out and then lowers the other hand to the chest, reaches out and lower. So the hand should rest here as this is making its movement until then you switch there. I call this the washing machine. Come up with one. Tell me it for next week. What can we call it?
Wheel.
The wheel. The roller coaster. The flowing wheel. And last one. And release the hands down. So lift both hands. One is on top, one is on the bottom. Imagine you've got like a ball in between the hands. It's more of a football size rather than a tennis ball size. And the hand which let's put the same hand on. Let's all put our right hand on the top. So the hand which we've got on the top, other hand. The hand which you've got on the top, you're moving in that direction. So you take the foot out and the feet stay wide. So you're moving in the direction of the top hand and then lowering the top hand to the bottom hand to the top, and then coming back across the other side. So the top hand to the bottom, switching hands basically, and then coming to the other side. So you imagine you've got a ball in between your hands, so you're keeping hold of that ball lightly, and then switching hands. So the hand which you've got on the top is a direction in which you're moving. So you can keep the feet as they are, or you can bend the knee of the direction you're moving, and then as you switch, bend the other knee. If I come this way, perhaps. So you're bending the knee of the direction you're going, and then that top arm comes to the bottom to the top, and then this way. It is, yeah. This is Qigong, Chinese yoga, which is like Tai Chi. It's more work, so Qigong's more working with the energy of the body, whereas Tai Chi is more of a martial art. And last one. Come back to center and releasing. Take your right foot forward and your left foot back. Both toes are facing the same direction if you can. Move off the mat if you need to, or turn that back toe out slightly if you need to, for balance. I struggled with this one last time. Yeah, palms facing one another. And then inhale, arms wide. Exhale, bring the hands toward one another, but without touching. Palms facing one another. Fingertips facing up. Reach the arms up, flex through the wrist, maybe gaze up slightly, and then bringing the hands back down into prayer, so hands at the heart, and then allow the arms to part again, and release. So reaching the arms up without the hands touching, there's a little gap, flexing through the wrist, gaze up, and then bringing the hands back down, prayer, and then hands part. Leave that little gap in between the hands, fingertips facing up. Reach the arms up, flex through the wrist. Then bring the arms back down, prayer. Then hands part. Once more. Don't let those hands touch, fingertips face up, or reach up, flex through the wrist. Then releasing down into prayer, and then opening. And closing and releasing. Changing legs. Left foot forward, right foot back. Both toes facing the same direction if you can, but adjust if needed. And then one arm at a time. So our right arm's going to lift, float back down, forward, comes forward. Left arm reaches forward, and then comes back down, and then both arms forward. So our right arm floating, Really floating through that wrist. Other arm. And then both together. Good. So we inhale as we lift, one arm. Exhale, lower. Other arm, inhale, lift. Exhale, lower, both together. Inhale, lift. And exhale, lower once more. Right arm. Doesn't matter which, really. And then the other arm. And both together. Good. And releasing. And bring that back leg forward. Give a little shake out. Light weights if you want them. Otherwise, no weights is fine. So our feet are hip distance apart and the elbows are bent. The elbows stay tucked into the body. Snap. Elbows stay tucked into the body. And then lift the elbows high. Drop the shoulders. Lower. One arm bent, elbow to the side. And the other arm forward. Kapow. Release. Elbows bent. Lift. Oh, now I've forgotten which arm I've done. One arm straight, the other arm bent. Release. Bend. One arm straight, the other arm bent. So you're alternating between the arms. So one arm bent, one arm reach, lower. Elbows tucked in, one arm up, both arms up, sorry. And then switch in, one arm extended, one arm bent. Kapow! To the side. Kapow!
She was with Fitz last week, didn't you? Try and control that.
One arm, kapow! I'm having a good time anyway. One arm forward, one arm bent. Elbows lift. So it's not like a duck from this position, like angel wings position. Lower your hands. Yeah. So your hands should be in alignment with the elbows. That's it. And then out to the side. That's it. Lower. Then one arm forward. Yeah. Kapow. Kapow! Release. What are we doing now? Okay. Arms forward. Sensible. Out to the side. Forward and release. Forward to the side. Forward and release. Same again, or you can lift the heels as you lift the arms forward to the side. Forward and release. Now if you wanted to hold on, just hold on to one arm. Lift. To the side. Sometimes, like I just did then, like you press up too high on your toes, so just keep more on the ball of the foot. So just see now if you can extend your arms a little further behind than you did before. 2 more. And last one. And releasing. Okay, release. So this is why, if you do weights, you should have trainers on. Or have soft weights, yes. Okay, let's put me off. Weight's gone, yeah. Arms out, palms together, then bend the elbows. So your arms might be hands to the opposite shoulder. Lift the elbows, that might be your form of shoulder stretch, or your right arm crossing deeply underneath the left, back to the hands toward one another. They might not touch. If they do touch, you can then maybe cross over at the wrist. Lift the elbows away from the body, reach the hands away from the body. Breathing in and out. In and out. Release the arms, other arm underneath the bottom, back to the hands toward one another. You might not touch. You might touch. Lift the elbows away, up and away from you and the hands away. Breathing in and out. In and out. And in and away. Release the arms and roll out. Oh, shoulders are tight today. Roll out through the shoulder. Let's do elbow rolls or full circles. And then reach the hands to the lower back. Draw the elbows in and release. Interlace your fingers. Reach the arms away and release. Okay, band if you want it around the legs. Anybody need one? Want one? No? Yeah, good idea. So just do it without... Yeah. That's right. So, if your hip's been hurting, I recommend maybe don't come to the side, just go forward and maybe back, or just forward and then back if you want to, but that can pull in the back. So you might want to just go forward or forward and back. Otherwise, you're joining me. Oh gosh, this is a tight band. Okay, taking the weight into our right foot, left foot out. So ball of the foot to the floor or lifted, to the side, behind, to the side, in front. Hold on to the wall if you need to. Side, behind, side, in front. Side, behind, side, in front. And last one. Side, behind, and side, in front. Release. Give a little shake out. Change your legs, foot in front, to the side, behind, side, in front. Side, oh, it's too much. Behind, it's really strong, that band. Side, and in front. Side, behind, side, in front. And last one. Side, behind, and side, in front. And releasing. Give a little shake out. Heel to the floor in front, with or without the band. Arms reach behind. Oh, you could actually use weights if you wanted to. And then reach the arms behind, lower, behind and lower. So you either keep that foot to the floor, or as you reach the arms behind, you're lifting the leg, lower. Exhaling as you lift, inhale as you lower. So you're reaching the arms behind, and then option to lift the leg. Try to keep the arms behind at all times, so when they come forward, don't let them come in front. They just lower slightly. So we're working the shoulders. And last one. Release, little jig. Changing legs, heel to the floor or lifted and lower, lifting lower. Try to keep those arms behind and lower slightly. Arms stay behind, so you're keeping the muscles at the back of the body working rather than releasing them. But if you do need to bring them forward, of course do. So either just the arms, either just the legs, holding on to something if you need to. And last one. And releasing. Give a little shake out and then coming down onto the front of the body, onto your forearms, into a forearm plank, or as an alternative, onto all fours, tuck the toes, knees lifted. Or if you don't want to do that, cat and cow. If you're with me, lying on the front of the body, elbows underneath the shoulders, press down through your hands, squeeze your stomach and lift your belly off the floor. See if you can lift your hips off the floor. And that might be plenty. You might be able to lift your thighs off. And then harder, see if you can straighten one leg, lift the knee off the floor, maybe the other. Can you do both? Harder, you're in plank, so both knees are lifted and you're bending one knee, and then the other. Oh, it's too hard today. Breathing. So you're coming up and down at a pace that works for you. Resting when you need to. Your gaze is in between your arms. And releasing. Have a little rest. Cross over the arms. Breathing in. And breathing out. Breathing in. And out. Then making your way onto the back of the body. With your knees bent. Oh, I forgot to change your routine round so you were facing me. So you're going to have to spin round on your mat so you can see me or go sideways. Okay, knees are bent. So 2 options. The more challenging, you open both knees, soles of the feet together. Or one leg extends straight, so you're just doing one leg at a time, then one knee opens. If your knee needs support, you can have something underneath the leg here. By the thigh. If you can, you're doing both legs together, soles of the feet touching. Breathing in. And breathing out. If you're just doing one side, change the other leg now. And releasing, both knees bent, soles of the feet on the floor, or harder, your knees are lifted off the floor. Take your arms out into a T position, and then bend at the elbows. So this is cactus pose. So your elbows are bent, back to the hands toward the floor. And then from here, we're coming into a twist. So your feet are either on the floor, which is easier, or off the floor, which is harder. Allow your knees to drop to the right, and gaze to the left. Take a breath in and out. A breath in and out. And in and away. Draw your stomach and knees back to center, and then knees to the right. Knees to the left, gaze to the right. Feel free to adjust your arms if the arm position doesn't work for you. Breath in and out. Breath in and out. Draw the stomach in, and then coming back to center, release your feet to the floor. Take the right foot above the left knee. Allow your right knee to be guided away from you into a glute stretch. Stay there if you're already getting a stretch. Otherwise, lift the left foot off the floor. And then if you want to, left hand to the inside of the left leg, right hand guiding the right knee away. Breathing deeply into any restricted areas. And releasing, changing legs, both feet to the floor. Left foot above the right knee, draw the toe back toward the knee, toward the shin. Stay there, or lift the right foot off the floor. Right hand to the inside of the right leg. Left hand guiding the left knee away. Breath in and out. A breath in and out. Release both feet to the floor. Right knee in toward the chest, right leg straightens. Your leg might be further away than mine. If you can, interlace your hands behind the back of the leg, pointing and flexing through the toe. If you want more stretch, you can extend your left leg out to the end of the mat. Otherwise, keep it as it is. Circling the ankle of the leg up to the sky in one direction and the other. And then releasing both feet back to the floor again. Bend that left leg if you extended it. Left knee in toward the chest, left leg straightens. Right leg stays as it is, or deeper stretch, extends out. And then option to reach your arms behind the left leg. Pointing and flexing through the foot. And then rotating the ankle in one direction. And the other. And releasing. Rolling onto the side of the body, doesn't matter which. Taking hold of the top foot, if you can, and drawing the knee back to create a stretch through the front of the leg. If you couldn't bend the knee for any reason, you could have the leg straight and extended behind, and to increase the stretch, reach the arm forward. But if you can, the knees bent, taking hold of the foot, squeezing the buttocks and guiding your hips forward to increase the stretch. Feel free to use your band if needed. And releasing, rolling onto the other side. So bending the top leg. Taking hold of the foot if you can, otherwise legs straight. Squeeze the buttocks, guide your hips forward. Breathing in and breathing out. And breathing in and breathing out. And breathing in and out. Releasing, lying on the back of the body, soles of the feet to the floor, hip distance apart, press down through your feet, lift your hips up slightly, or maybe even more, so you're lifting up into the middle back, into bridge. Down, releasing down, draw your knees in toward the chest, and rocking from side to side. And release both feet to the floor, ready for relaxation, popping on any extra layers if needed. If your back's okay, extend the legs long. If you need support, allow the knees to bend. Allow your eyes to close. And as you allow your eyes to close, it's a signal to your body to relax. Take a breath in and out. In and out. And bringing to mind the moment you woke this morning. As you got out of your bed and did your daily morning routine. Getting changed, having breakfast. Bringing to mind anybody you spoke to, or perhaps a TV program you were watching, the news, any music you were listening to, just bringing that to your mind. And then as you placed your shoes on your feet and left the house, closing the door. And as you travelled here, either by foot or car, or maybe public transport, and you arrived in the building, bringing to mind the moment you laid out your mat. We began our standing exercises. and made our way down onto the mat. And now you're here in this moment, lying on your mat. And each time you breathe in, imagine you're breathing in light and positivity into the body. And one cell begins to have a smiley face. And that touches another cell. They're smiling back at one another. And so the process continues, multiplying happy cells in the body. Breathing in positivity and light. And it takes no time at all for the whole of the body to be filled with smiling cells. Bring in health and balance into the body, into the mind. And drawing the awareness to the breath in the body. Allowing the breath to deepen. As you breathe in, belly rises. As you breathe out, belly falls. Breathing in, belly rises. And breathing out, belly falls. Breathing in and out. And breathing in and out. Begin to invite movement into fingers and to the toes. Allowing the knees to bend. Rolling onto the side of the body. And slowly coming up to a seated position. And making your way up to standing. So we're finished with tapping. We've started at the top of the head, tapping the head, sides of the head, back of the head. Beginning to awaken again. The forehead, temples, eyes, sorry, not the eyes, under the eyes. Cheeks, jaw. Under the nose, under the lip. Give a little massage to the ears, the lobes of the ears, middle of the ear, tops of the ears. The backs of the ears, where it connects with the head, the front of the ears, where it connects with the face. Good, then tap in our chest. And then one hand, palm facing up, tapping down the inside of the arm and up the outside. Down the inside of the arm and up the outside. And then switching over, down the inside and up the outside. Great for our lymphatic system, helping to get rid of waste products, tapping. Then under the armpit, down to the hip and back up. Down to the hip and back up. Other side, down to the hip and back up. The belly, oh, more fluffy. The back, make little fist. Over one shoulder and the other. Tops of the legs. So where the crease is. So it's here. Yeah. The what? Where? It's still there. Down the outside of the leg. Over the leg, over the feet, sorry, and then up the inside. And once more. Good, shaking out one arm. Shaking out the other. That's okay, take your time. Shaking out both together. Oh, wrist feels funny. Shaking out one leg. Shaking out the other. Shaking out arms and legs and jigging. Up and down, side to side. Little dance on your mat if you want. Really go for getting rid of negative energy. Do the twist again. Good, and releasing. Okay, one ear toward the shoulder, breathing into the side of the neck, and then chin down toward the chest. Other ear toward the shoulder, breathing into the side of the neck, and chin down toward the chest. So coming from side to side. Now if it's too much, just ease off, do less. And then slightly change. So instead of ear toward the shoulder, we're just lifting the chin a bit more. So that creates a stretch more at the front of the neck. Chin down toward the chest and then lift the chin more. If you want as well, you can sort of have a little play. Just move your jaw around, open the mouth. You might be surprised. I know one side for me, it feels really tight. Good, then chin back toward the chest, lift the head, gaze over one shoulder, back to centre, and the other shoulder, back to centre. Arms out to front, palms touching, and then lower the arms down, so not to shoulder height. Bring the arms behind you, squeezing through the shoulders, and release it. Well done, everyone.